Sportsman's Adventures was brought to you by Contender Boats, Coast to the Mars, see what's out there, Trigger X, Suffix Lines, Loop Reels, Ameritrail, Custom Trailer Manufacturers, and by Screen Print Plus, when image matters.
So, how do you feel?
Like tonight.
Get in, get confident. Supercuts every time. Catch the excitement. Catch the action. Catch every moment. On Marlins opening night, we're honoring Marlins great Mike Lowell. Clarence Clemens will perform the national anthem, followed by the United States Air Force F-16 flyover. Fans will get a Marlins 2011 magnetic schedule, courtesy of Papa John's Pizza, and stay after the game for a fireworks spectacular. Don't miss a moment of this historic final season at Sun Life Stadium. Opening night with your Marlins. Catch our moves. Call 1-877-MARLINS or go to marlins.com.
Simon Cowell's The X Factor is coming to Fox. $2.5 million recording contract. Auditions are coming to Miami on April 7th and continue across the country. Go to Fox.com/The X Factor for more information.
Las Vegas, the premier destination for unrivaled competition, now plays host to the World Championship of Ping Pong at the Palm Casino. Superstars from around the world compete for an unprecedented $100,000 purse. Witness the revolution in ping pong.
The Lightning battle the beat-up Penguins. Tonight at 7 on Sun Sports. Get your teams on your schedule. The all-new FoxSportsFlorida.com.
Thank you, dear. You make me feel so young.
Pink young. Pass it up.
You make me feel so sweet.
Magic Live from Atlanta, Georgia, the Phillips Arena, Wednesday night NBA basketball. We go down to the wire. The Magic have an opportunity to send the game to overtime. This would have been for the second consecutive game. But Hito Turkoglu's long three-point attempt falls short and wide right, and the Hawks hold on and win it by 85-82. Welcome to the post-game show, Magic Live. David Steele and Matt Lucas. The loss sends the Magic now to 47-28. And the Atlanta Hawks have now won 3 straight. They're 43-32. We're probably going to see this team in a couple of weeks in the postseason. Manny, we've seen them 4 times. I think you throw one of them out the window. The game just after the Magic made trades. It was a Monday night. First game after Orlando had made the major roster overhaul. I don't think you really consider that one. But I think what you can say about Atlanta is that with Jason Collins starting the game at the center position, he gives that whole matchup with Dwight Howard a different look. And Atlanta looks like, even if you think the Magic are still a heavy favorite, that they look like a much tougher postseason opponent than they were last year.
Well, there's no question they've got a solid game plan and a philosophy to play against the Magic. And those big guys, they don't expect them, whether it's Collins or Pachulia, to stop Dwight. They just want to, I said at the beginning of the game, keep Horford on them. I think what they learned tonight is they can't even put Al Horford on them late in the game because it's just a total mismatch. And even though Dwight gets his double-double, 17 and 13, you see the inefficiency with the field goals. 4 for 13. There's 2 key free throws coming down the stretch. But what exacerbated all of that was the fact that Dwight got into early foul trouble and picked up his 4th very early in the 3rd quarter. So I had to play gingerly the rest of the way. But the Magic, once again, had a chance to tie it with a rare 2, on a drive by Jameer Nelson, a good play, the right play, and the ball just bounced wrong, or otherwise Dwight Howard would have stuffed it through, and who knows, maybe a 3-point play, and then a big free throw by Jason Collins to give them a 3-point lead, and a good look for Hedo Turkoglu, but not the execution just wasn't there.
And for Atlanta, when they get big offensive production, especially a lot of outside shots going in for Josh Smith, they're not an easy team to beat, because offensively that gives them a look that you just don't expect. Hedo Turkoglu told Paul Kennedy at halftime, basically in the scouting report, we're not guarding Josh Smith on the front. So he's going to have all the good looks he can.
Yeah, he can put a hand up, but when he's benching him like he is tonight, you got your hands full, because he did enough other things. He didn't have a big rebounding game, nor a shot blocking game, but he did get to the basket on a couple of these, some dunks, and he probably made the smartest play of the night as far as the man is concerned. He's not known as a hitting player, but after Dwight Howard abused Al Horford on a couple of second chance opportunities at a rolling hook, he was begging the Hawk bench to get a bigger guy in there, preferably Jason Collins. And after about, it seemed like 2 minutes, he finally got their attention, and they made the change. And had they not made that change, David, I think the Magic would have won the game. Certainly would have had a better chance.
Yeah, because Collins played the pick and roll. Nelson on the 2-point attempt played it very well, so you're probably right about that. Speaking of Nelson, he's back after missing just 1 game, and Jameer was a big factor tonight, as he always is for the Magic. He did miss that shot that could have sent the game to overtime, perhaps, but all in all, a very, very strong performance again by him.
See, really, it started in the 3rd quarter. He had a solid first half. In the 3rd quarter, he had 11 points as he was knocking down his jumper. Didn't get to the free throw line, or didn't get got a couple of layups late, but it looked like he could use that high screen and roll, go by Heinrich and the screener defender as much as he wanted. Even Joe Smith, you see him blow by Jamal Crawford there, as Jameer, when the Magic are struggling a little bit, Dwight Howard's not having his normal game efficiency-wise, Jameer has to continue to get into the paint and create havoc, either by scoring himself or opening up 3-point shots for his teammates.
When it comes to the Atlanta Hawks, you can really say there's the good Hawks and there's the bad Hawks. There's the good Josh Smith, the bad Josh Smith. And I think they both sort of match up, because Atlanta has lost 7 games this year by 20 points or more. The Magic have only been blown out once all season long. So this is a team that, they're mercurial, but tonight they had a very solid effort. They defeat the Magic by 3. We'll hear from Stan when we come back.
Imagine a landscape of distinct natural beauty, a place where bees and butterflies move among the blossoms and birds find food and shelter, where plants can thrive on rainfall and native soil, and fertilizers and pesticides are almost unheard of. Now, imagine this place is your own Florida home. Visit plantrealflorida.org and learn how to add native plants to your landscape and bring home the beauty of the real Florida.
This is Kobe Bryant. The NBA family's thoughts are with the people of Japan, the survivors of the earthquake and Pacific tsunami. Please join us by making a gift to the American Red Cross disaster relief efforts and provide help and hope to those affected. Visit redcross.org or text Red Cross to 90999 to get $10. Thank you.
Lightning battle the beat-up Penguins. Tonight at 7 on Sun Sports.
Magic basketball right here on Sun Sports.
She's like an angel who's getting really close. You're standing on my throat.
It's a story of my character, Jewel. She is strong. She is independent.
Come on, do it! We're still alive!
There's lots of singing and dancing and memorable characters.
Oh, I know I'm not a pretty bird.
You think? and a whole lot of fun.
Rio. Rated PG.
I'm Brian Corsetti in Daytona Beach for the great ride. Join us as we grant you unparalleled access to bikers, builders, and dreamers. Journey to the state of great faces and great places, South Dakota. Plus, your VIP pass to the legendary Buffalo Chase. Just like Woodstock, man. You got people playing in the rain. You love freedom. Saddle up. It's time for the great ride.
Magic Live on Sun Sports is brought to you by the new action thriller, Hannah, in theaters everywhere, April 8th. Final score tonight from Atlanta, the Phillips Arena, the Hawks 85, the Magic 82. And Atlanta wins the season series with Orlando 3-1. Magic are back in action against Michael Jordan's Charlotte Bobcats on Friday night. We're back home at the Amway Center. It's been a rough month of March when it comes to road games. 10 of 15 games on the road. When we head to April and back home, the Magic and the Bobcats. Tune in. Our coverage starts at 6:30 on Fox Sports Florida in high definition. Subway Restaurants, some of the game tonight. Ryan Anderson, Gilbert Arenas, Earl Clark. And Ryan Anderson comes away with a 70% victory over Earl Clark and Gilbert Arenas. Right now, let's check in with Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah, well, the last play we didn't execute. Okay, we didn't execute. I mean, we got the first option, we didn't have the shot, and then we didn't execute the last option. So, you know, when you don't try to execute, it's hard to know. Well, Jay Rich was, and he didn't have the shot, and then so there's supposed to be another screen, and we didn't set it.
They would be a tougher postseason matchup than last year.
Well, clearly they've beaten us 3 out of 4. I don't think it's, you know, you watch the game today. I mean, they're better than us right now. That's bottom line. I mean, I go by things like that. Doesn't mean they will be in the playoffs. I don't think we're afraid to play them or anything. But you know, a team beats you 3 out of 4. You got to say they're better than you.
I don't know what Collins did with Dwight.
Yeah, it's the best defense on him all year. I mean, he did a great job. I didn't even think Dwight. He missed a couple of good shots against Horford, but against Collins, he didn't even get many good shots. I thought he did a great job on him. Well, you know, maybe. Well, he's big. He's physical. He doesn't give him many angles to the basket. He doesn't give him anything easy. You know, and Dwight had trouble just getting, you know, good on-balance shots. I mean, he's really, you know, it's hard to get angles to the rim on Collins, and then he's, you know, big and physical and pushing him out away from the basket. I thought he did a really good job.
Around the net. Would you want to see if that play right there, or at least
you know, I mean, it's just. It is what it is. I'm not even going to worry about that stuff anymore. We're game, you know, 75.
Richard Mir looked and played on.
Oh, he looked fine. Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought he and Turk played well. You know, I thought Brandon was okay offensively. That was about it. You know, we didn't play very well other than that.
Do you buy the idea that if you lose a game like this or a series like this throughout the season, that hurts the confidence of a team going into the playoffs?
No.
What is Atlanta doing better?
Well, they're guarding. I mean, you know, I think playing big is, you know, Collins has done a very good job on Dwight throughout the year. I think it's definitely helped their defense. You know, we've had a lot of low-scoring games, and you know, that's been the big thing. I mean, it's 84-82 today. So that's it. I mean, it's not their offense overwhelming us, but their defense has been very good. None.
All right, Toyota NBA scoreboard. Charlotte wins a nail-biter at home against Cleveland, 98-97, keeping the pressure on Indiana. But the Pacers also winners tonight, so they're still one game ahead of Charlotte in the chase for number 8 of the Eastern Conference. Philadelphia defeats Houston. And a final score in Toronto, Milwaukee defeats the Raptors by 6. Very busy night. 13 games on the NBA slate. Miami leading Washington in the fourth quarter. And New Jersey, New York all tied up.